Transformers is a series of American science fiction action films based on the Transformers franchise, which began in the 1980s. Michael Bay has directed the first 5 films: Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, and The Last Knight. Paramount Pictures decided they needed a fresh start with the soft reboot prequel film Bumblebee, directed by Travis Knight and produced by Michael Bay, that was released on December 21st of 2018. Now the Transformers franchise is transforming into something beastly. This is coming from The Hollywood Reporter. The 7th installment will be titled Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Paramount revealed during a virtual press event to celebrate the beginning of production. That name will be evocative to fans of the 1990s cartoon Beast Wars, which centered on a group of robots that took animal form.
A new war has come, my friends, and this time it is ours to win!
The 2 main factions of Beast Wars are descendants of the 2 main factions in the original cartoon. The Maximals are the descendants of the Autobots, and the Predacons are the descendants of the Decepticons. The leader of the Predacon team is Megatron, a namesake of the original Decepticon commander. The Maximals is led by Optimus Primal.
Megatron, today you answer for your crimes against Cybertron and against humanity. One shall stand, and one shall fall. You, Optimus Prime!
Director Stephen Caple Jr. says, "There are different breeds of Transformers. In our particular film, they are prehistoric animals who travel through time and space, and we find them here on Earth. Transformers Rise of the Beast will partially be set in Brooklyn, New York, and will also go to Peru, among other locations. I don't think a film at this size has been there," said Caple of filming in Peru. As for the 90s setting, Caple has been playing 90s hip-hop on set to get the right feel going. "You're going to feel hip-hop culture," said Caple. "You're going to feel Brooklyn." Caple revealed that the Optimus Prime will be the film's protagonist and that fan-favorite character will appear in his G1 form. That is, his look from the classic 1980s toy line. He once again will be voiced by Peter Cullen. The Transformers team declined to comment on further voice castings, but promised some interesting news to come. Meanwhile, Scourge will be the villain. He's quite formidable, fusing parts of slain Transformers onto his own body. He loves to collect Autobots and Maximals and use them as his trophy, the director said. Another potential breakout character will be Optimus Primal, the guerrilla leader of the Maximals and a confidant of Optimus Prime.
Not here! Do you understand? Take it outside!
Ah, I see we have a new optimal Optimus to deal with, and carrying Prime Spark as well.
Producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura says it makes Optimus Prime have a character he can have a philosophical conversation on the same plane. There's a lot of commonalities they are dealing with, but there's a different perspective they are dealing with. Di Bonaventura promised in addition to the heroic Maximals and the villainous Predacons known to Beast Wars fans, there will be Autobots and Decepticons never before seen on the big screen. "We had somewhat exhausted the battle between the Decepticons and the Autobots," said the producer, referring to the group of warring robots seen in previous films. "How do we find a new set of villains and a new set of priorities?"
Autobots, we're going to prove who we are and why we're here.
Now, Michael Bay directed 5 Transformers films from 2007 to 2017, with Travis Knight helming the 2018 1980s set prequel Bumblebee. The franchise has grossed $4.8 billion globally. Caple was chosen to pick up the mantle because the team was looking for someone who could tackle heart and humor, said Di Bonaventura. "We want to deliver a film that has the scale and spectacle of the Bay films with the heart and humor we were able to achieve in Bumblebee and Shia's relationship with Bumblebee in the Bay films."
Is there anyone that can help you? Do you have a family? who but me?
In the Heights star Anthony Ramos and Project Power's Dominique Fishback lead the new Transformers movie as the human characters. Ramos grew up loving Beast Wars and plays Noah, a military veteran and electronics whiz. The one thing I love about Noah is his tenacity and his heart and his will to never quit, in spite of all the crazy things life is throwing at him. It's amazing to see his journey when we then venture out into the world, when the humans meet bots and things start to happen and it gets real. Fishback did not grow up a Transformers fan, but did grow up on Even Stevens, the Disney comedy series starring Shia. Fishback described her character as an intelligent artifact researcher. She works at the museum and she's trying to get a leg up in life, but her boss keeps taking credit for the work that she's done, said Fishback. E1, the Hasbro-owned entertainment studio, is behind the new Transformers with longtime franchise studio Paramount Pictures. The filmmaker said, "I'm looking at pre-visuals and concept art and I'm just like, fans are going to go crazy over this because I'm going crazy as I'm creating it." Cable acknowledged that as a fan of the franchise, he has jitters about doing it justice, but he believes he's on the right track with the film, which is due out June 24th of 2022. This is going to be insane!